In an era where our lives are intertwined with the digital realm, a new battlefield has emerged, invisible to the naked eye but with the power to shape the future of nations. This is the war we don't see, a silent struggle waged in the shadows of cyberspace, where the weapons are codes and the soldiers, hackers. From the corridors of power in Washington, Beijing, and Moscow to the smallest devices in our pockets, no one is immune to the far-reaching arms of cyber warfare. But what stakes are nations playing for in this digital game of chess? How do cyber attacks shape international relations, economies, and the very essence of global security? Today, we dive deep into the unseen war of our time, exploring the battleground of cybersecurity and its pivotal role in global power struggles. From espionage and sabotage to the fight for digital supremacy, join us as we uncover the impact of cyber warfare on our world. Don't forget to like, comment, and share your thoughts on how you see the future of cybersecurity shaping up. Let's embark on this digital voyage together. The dawn of the 21st century marked not just the advent of the internet age, but also the birth of cyber warfare. Initially, the concept of attacking a nation through its digital infrastructure seemed like something out of science fiction. However, as technology rapidly evolved, so did the methods of conflict. Cyber warfare transitioned from theoretical discussions in security think tanks to a practical and integral part of national defense strategies. In the early days, cyber attacks were primarily the work of individual hackers and small groups, targeting websites for defacement or taking down servers for bragging rights. But the landscape shifted dramatically as governments recognized the potential of cyber operations. Today, state-sponsored programs in countries like the United States, Russia, China, and Iran have developed sophisticated cyber arsenals aimed at espionage, influencing public opinion, disrupting critical infrastructure, and even preparing the battlefield for traditional military operations. This transition has fundamentally changed the nature of global conflicts. Unlike traditional warfare, where the might of nations was measured in tanks, troops, and aircraft, cyber warfare levels the playing field. Small nations can wield significant power in cyberspace, challenging superpowers in ways that were previously unimaginable. As we explore the evolution of cyber warfare, we must ask, how have these digital skirmishes reshaped the strategies and priorities of nations? And what does this mean for the future of international relations and global security? Engage with us in the comments below, sharing your thoughts on the evolution of cyber warfare and its implications for global power dynamics. As the digital domain became a new arena for geopolitical rivalry, several nations emerged as key players in the landscape of cyber warfare, each developing their unique capabilities and strategies to assert dominance or defend their interests in cyberspace. The United States, with its advanced technology and vast resources, has been at the forefront of cyber defense and offensive capabilities. The revelation of programs like Stuxnet, a sophisticated virus designed to sabotage Iran's nuclear program, showcased the extent to which the U.S. is willing to deploy cyber weapons to achieve its strategic objectives. Russia has gained notoriety for its alleged involvement in cyber operations aimed at influencing elections, spreading disinformation, and conducting espionage. The 2016 U.S. presidential election interference is a stark reminder of how cyber tactics can be employed to sway public opinion and meddle in the internal affairs of sovereign nations. China focuses on cyber espionage and intellectual property theft, aiming to bolster its technological and military prowess. The hacking of the U.S. Office of Personnel Management, resulting in the theft of sensitive information on millions of government employees, underscores China's strategic use of cyber operations to gather intelligence. Iran and North Korea have also been active in the cyber arena, targeting Western institutions, infrastructure, and even launching ransomware attacks to fund their regimes. These incidents highlight the diverse motivations behind state-sponsored cyber activities, from political coercion to financial gain. Each of these major players has contributed to notable incidents that have not only caused significant disruptions, but also raised critical questions about the norms and ethics of engaging in cyber warfare. The attacks on Estonia's digital infrastructure in 2007, the blackout in Ukraine in 2015, and the WannaCry ransomware attack in 2017 are just a few examples that illustrate the global reach and impact of cyber operations. As we reflect on these incidents, it's essential to consider their broader implications. How do these cyber operations shape international law and norms in cyberspace? What measures can nations take to protect themselves in an increasingly contested digital world? Share your thoughts on the role of major players in cyber warfare and the impact of notable cyber incidents on global politics. The escalation of cyber warfare has led to a relentless cybersecurity arms race, with nations worldwide rushing to bolster their digital defenses and develop offensive capabilities. This relentless pursuit of cyber superiority has profound implications for global security, diplomacy, and the very fabric of international relations. Evolving threat landscape. As technology advances, so do the methods of cyber aggression. States now face a myriad of threats ranging from data breaches and espionage to critical infrastructure attacks that could potentially cripple a nation's economy or defense capabilities. This evolving threat landscape has necessitated a paradigm shift in national security strategies, placing cybersecurity at the core of defense planning. The role of non-state actors. The cyber arena is not solely the domain of nation-states. Non-state actors, including hackers, terrorist groups, and corporate entities, play a significant role in shaping the cybersecurity landscape. These actors often operate in the gray areas of international law, complicating efforts to establish norms and accountability in cyberspace. Their involvement underscores the complexity of cybersecurity and the challenges in attributing attacks and enforcing regulations. Global power dynamics. The cyber arms race has altered global power dynamics, offering smaller nations a platform to assert their influence on the world stage. Cyber capabilities level the playing field, enabling states with limited traditional military power to project influence far beyond their borders. This shift has led to a more multipolar world, where power is increasingly diffused and traditional notions of sovereignty and influence are redefined. Diplomatic challenges. The anonymity and deniability associated with cyber operations pose significant challenges to international diplomacy. Incidents of cyber aggression often lead to tensions between nations, as the difficulty in attributing attacks complicates diplomatic responses. This ambiguity has led to calls for international treaties and norms governing state behavior in cyberspace, akin to regulations in warfare and nuclear proliferation. Economic implications. Beyond the geopolitical ramifications, the cybersecurity arms race has significant economic implications. The cost of cybercrime to the global economy is staggering, with estimates running into trillions of dollars. Moreover, the investment in cybersecurity infrastructure and the development of offensive capabilities divert resources from other critical areas, highlighting the economic trade-offs inherent in this digital contest. As we navigate this complex landscape, it's crucial to reflect on the broader implications of the cybersecurity arms race. How can nations balance the need for security with the preservation of an open and free internet? What role can international cooperation play in mitigating cyber threats and establishing norms for state conduct in cyberspace? Join the conversation and share your views on the global impact of the cybersecurity arms race and the path forward for international cyber diplomacy. In the face of escalating cyber threats, nations are adopting a variety of defense strategies, while also recognizing the importance of international cooperation to address the challenges posed by cyber warfare. This segment explores the multifaceted approaches to bolstering cyber defenses and the efforts towards global cyber diplomacy. National cybersecurity strategies. Countries around the world are formulating comprehensive cybersecurity strategies to protect their digital infrastructure and national interests. These strategies often include enhancing cybersecurity awareness, developing a skilled workforce, and implementing advanced technological solutions to detect, deter, and defend against cyber attacks. Moreover, governments are increasingly recognizing the need for a collaborative approach that involves public-private partnerships to secure critical infrastructure and sensitive information. Cyber intelligence sharing. One of the key components of effective cyber defense is the sharing of intelligence about threats and vulnerabilities. By exchanging information on potential cyber risks and incidents, countries can better anticipate and mitigate attacks. Multinational platforms and alliances, such as the NATO Cooperative Cyber Defense Center of Excellence and the European Union Agency for Cybersecurity, ENISA, play a pivotal role in facilitating this intelligence sharing, enhancing the collective security of member states. Developing international norms. As the digital domain becomes a central arena for international conflict, there is a growing push for the development of international norms and agreements to govern state behavior in cyberspace. Efforts by the United Nations Group of Governmental Experts, UNGG, and other international bodies aim to establish a consensus on what constitutes responsible state conduct online, including measures for the protection of critical infrastructure and the non-use of cyber tools to damage civilian assets. Challenges of enforcement. While the establishment of international norms is a positive step towards stabilizing the cyber domain, enforcing these rules poses significant challenges. The anonymity of the internet and the difficulty in attributing cyber attacks make it hard to hold states accountable for malicious activities. Consequently, there is an ongoing debate about the mechanisms that can be put in place to ensure compliance with international cyber norms and to impose consequences for violations. The future of international cybersecurity cooperation. Looking ahead, the path to enhance global cybersecurity lies in strengthening international collaboration. This includes not only agreements on norms and the sharing of intelligence, but also joint efforts in cybercrime investigation and the development of unified responses to significant cyber incidents. As cyber threats continue to evolve, the need for a cohesive and coordinated international approach has never been more critical. In conclusion, while the cyber domain presents new challenges to global security, it also offers opportunities for unprecedented levels of international cooperation. By working together, nations can build a more secure and resilient digital world for future generations. Stay tuned for more insights and discussions on cybersecurity and global power struggles. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for the latest updates on this critical issue facing the international community. The role of non-state actors and the future of cyber conflict. As we delve deeper into the complexities of cybersecurity and global power struggles, it's crucial to recognize the growing influence of non-state actors in the cyber domain. This part explores the role of hacktivists, cybercriminals, and private sector companies in shaping the landscape of cyber conflict and the implications for future cybersecurity strategies. The rise of hacktivism and cyber mercenaries, non-state actors, including hacktivist groups and cyber mercenaries, have emerged as significant players in the cyber arena. These entities often operate with political or ideological motivations, targeting governments, corporations, and other organizations to advance their agendas or to protest against policies and practices they oppose. Their activities range from website defacement and data leaks to coordinated denial-of-service attacks, presenting a complex challenge to national security and cyber defense mechanisms. Cybercriminals and the dark web. The dark web has become a hotbed for cybercriminal activities, with sophisticated networks engaging in the theft, sale, and exploitation of personal and corporate data. These criminal enterprises pose a direct threat to individuals and organizations worldwide, necessitating a concerted effort by law enforcement agencies and the cybersecurity community to counteract their operations. The transnational nature of cybercrime underscores the importance of international cooperation and the development of robust legal frameworks to pursue and prosecute cybercriminals. Private sector's pivotal role. The private sector plays a critical role in the global cybersecurity ecosystem, not only as the target of cyber attacks, but also as a key player in developing cybersecurity solutions and strategies. Companies specializing in cybersecurity technology are at the forefront of innovation, creating advanced tools and services to protect digital assets. Moreover, businesses across all sectors are increasingly investing in cybersecurity measures to safeguard their operations and customer data, highlighting the shared responsibility in addressing cyber threats. The future of cyber conflict. Looking ahead, the landscape of cyber conflict is set to become even more complex with the advancement of technology. The proliferation of Internet of Things, IoT, devices, the advent of artificial intelligence and machine learning in cyber operations, and the potential for cyber attacks to disrupt critical infrastructure pose new challenges for national and international security. This evolving landscape calls for adaptive cybersecurity strategies that can address the dynamic nature of cyber threats and the diverse array of actors involved. Strengthening collective cyber resilience. To navigate the future of cyber conflict, there is a pressing need for enhanced collaboration between governments, the private sector, and international organizations. Building a culture of cybersecurity awareness, fostering innovation in cyber defense technologies, and establishing clear legal and ethical frameworks for cyber operations are essential steps towards strengthening collective cyber resilience. In closing, the war we don't see in cyberspace is a multifaceted and evolving challenge that requires a comprehensive and collaborative approach. As we continue to explore the depths of cybersecurity and its implications for global power struggles, it's clear that the actions we take today will shape the cyber landscape of tomorrow. Remember to engage with us through comments, share your thoughts, and subscribe for more insightful content on geopolitics and cybersecurity. Together, we can foster a more secure and resilient digital future. In our exploration of cybersecurity and global power struggles, we've traversed a landscape marked by complexity, innovation, and relentless evolution. The cyber domain has become a critical battleground for nations, shaping the dynamics of international relations and global security. As technology advances, so too do the challenges and opportunities within this virtual arena. The emergence of non-state actors, the pivotal role of the private sector, and the increasing sophistication of cyber threats underscore the necessity for a united front in cyber defense. It's a realm where the actions of one can impact the many, making cybersecurity a shared responsibility that transcends borders and sectors. As we stand on the brink of what could be the next frontier in global conflict, the need for robust, innovative, and collaborative cybersecurity strategies has never been more apparent. The future of cyber conflict will undoubtedly test our resilience, adaptability, and commitment to safeguarding our digital world. We invite you to join the conversation. Share your thoughts on how we can collectively enhance our cyber resilience. What roles do you believe individuals, companies, and governments should play in the global cybersecurity ecosystem? Are there innovative solutions or strategies you think could change the tide in cyber defense? Your insights are valuable to us. Leave your comments below, like this video if you found it informative, and subscribe to our channel for more discussions on geopolitics and cybersecurity. Together, let's delve into the challenges and solutions that lie ahead in the ever-evolving world of cybercrime.